This right here in Dr. Stone Science Future Part 2, Episode 3. This is probably the most badass moment in Dr. Stone history, period. I've seen many things, but this right here takes the cake. No, not this scene, guys, but this is a scene that everyone is talking about. But while everyone is distracted by this giant buttocks, giant ass of a woman, the real scene that I thought was really badass was somewhere around here, around right when Senku and his team were trying to escape from Stanley and his crew, Dr. Zeno's crew. There was a time period in my life where I wanted to own a motorcycle, and that's what this scene made me want to do once again, is drive a motorcycle. We've all been there, done that. We've been kids, we've owned a bike, and we would stick like a can in the back wheel of the bicycle and make it sound like it's revving like a motorcycle. When the tire spins and it's hitting the can, it just sounds like it's hitting, like you're revving the bike during on a motorcycle. So here is where it all begins, the most badass moment in Dr. Senku. You can see all the lights light up, and it's insane. I don't know how they did it, how they made these bikes. It was just insane seeing them, take out the tree sap out and then kneading it with carbon. I don't even sulfuric acid. I don't even fucking remember, bro. Shit just goes right over my head. But right here, you can just see how badass Senku looks. Just the whole team. They just have this, this motorcycle gang vibe, and I'm just like, man, that is just so cool. This is so badass. And so, you know how it is. Like I said, when we were young, we always wanted an actual motorcycle, an actual bike, actual Harley. But we were kids. We only had bikes, whatever. They're cool, whatnot, but not as cool as motorcycles. And so one of the big reasons why I would never drive a motorcycle, well, at least I wouldn't drive it on public streets. That's the one caveat. I would get a bike, but I would never fucking drive that shit on a public street. Cause, well, if you get hit, it's game fucking over, bro. You're done. You're either breaking an arm, you're breaking a leg, or you're breaking your back, your neck. It's game over. You're gonna become like handicapped and shit. Fuck that, man. But I gotta admit, guys, I've been through a lot of dangers in my life, and there's no way I'm gonna put myself in danger, driving a motorcycle on public street. But yeah, this really made me think, damn, I need to get a bike soon. I need to get a fucking bike soon. I need to put my glasses. Just look at Fransu, bro. Fransu just looks so fucking. Oh man, she looks 10 times hotter now on that bike. Fuck that big ass. Oh man, who cares about that giant ass, bro? Look at Fransu. And on a motorcycle with her goggles on, and all this. Damn, this was just one of those moments where I'm like, damn, why, fuck that giant ass lady. This is what as boys when we were young. This is our dream right here. Look, they're driving through the desert. Like some lawlessness back in the cowboy days. What, the 1800s, 1700s. I don't even remember, bro. They're like driving through the desert of South Americas. But yeah, guys, I think this was the most badass moment. While everyone else is talking about the other moment, with the giant ass. Yeah, I get it. It's a giant ass. But we've seen that 1,000 times, over and over again. But this moment where they bust out with the motorcycles, now that to me was probably, I don't know, man. That to me was just peak. I think Dr. Stone has finally peaked, but we'll wait to see. Maybe when they make their fucking spaceship and go into the moon, maybe that's when I'll be like, holy shit, because they've been doing a lot, and it's impressive. It's impressive. It's pretty much miraculous. Obviously, it's an anime. They're not gonna go into the full details how they constructed everything, but they do drop hints, and you know what? Those hints just go right over my fucking head. But yeah, that is all, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I care more about this scene with Franshu than I did about that giant ass lady.